Actually out of Preble County, a pedestrian reportedly struck just minutes ago. That accident, we're told, happened on US 127 near the village of Camden. Care flying on their way to that crash as we speak. Also, our crews on the way. News Center 7 is working to learn that person's condition. We, of course, will bring you the latest details as soon as we get on scene.
Just want to remind you, because I don't think a lot of people know, that you can actually, for gas prices when you're traveling, wherever you are in the country, you can check our app for the cheapest prices in your area.
Yeah, so maybe you're heading up to Cleveland or down to, Louisville or something. As you're driving, you can keep an eye on things. You can also put your location into the weather app, and it will pinpoint the forecast for you, which is also super helpful. One thing to note behind me, though, there's a lot of green across the country. That is good news if you're traveling today. We do have a pretty quiet forecast. Now, of course, the further north and east you go, the better chance you're going to run into some snow showers, and that does include Cleveland and Pittsburgh. And of course, off to the west here, there's a little bit of fog. There's some rain to track as well. Now, eventually, another storm system will make its way into the central part of the country and then into the Miami Valley late Friday night and Saturday. So that is something to take note of if you're coming home Saturday. We'll have a pretty soggy forecast. But looking a little closer here today, we do get to enjoy some quiet weather across most of Ohio, pretty much all of Indiana and Illinois. In terms of what we are expecting for you on the road temperature-wise, it's cold this morning and cold this afternoon, but dry roads today and tonight. Live look outside in Urbana, pretty quiet start there. You can see overall, just a chilly start. Even though winds are out of the southwest today, we don't get a whole lot of help in the temperature department because a cold front's going to come in and shift the winds here later this afternoon. So right now, if you're heading out the door, it's 27 in Bell Fountain, 28 in Troy, 31 in Springboro, and 28 in Eaton. Because we are a little breezy, we also have the wind chill now dipping down into the low 20s, if not the teens. Eaton, Salina, Wapakoneta, Bell Fountain all feels like they're sitting in the upper teens now. Big picture shows just some scattered clouds over us. As I mentioned before, you may sneak out a stray sprinkle or a light flurry up in the far northeast. Really isn't a lot of moisture today to trigger anything here in the Miami Valley. Futurecast does keep the clouds around, especially building them in again as we head late morning and into the afternoon. Even Futurecast struggles to squeeze out a flurry, but I'm going to keep that chance in up across the north. And then later today, we hold on just to a few scattered clouds. Afternoon temperatures, it'll be a struggle, up to 40 only here in the Miami Valley, in the Dayton area. But you can see some of our after-school temperatures. We will have some cities like Bell Fountain and Tip City, Huber Heights, that may stay in the 30s all day. Tonight, we get back down to 24. We'll see some clearing again, so very chilly start as you head out the door tomorrow morning for Thanksgiving. And for the afternoon tomorrow, 37 degrees only, but at least we have sunny skies. It's also been a while since we've seen a lot of sunshine here in the Miami Valley, so I'll take that even though it'll only be 37. If you are running in our turkey trot's in the Miami Valley like Miamisburg, make sure you're prepared to run in some very cold temperatures in the morning. And then keep in mind later in the afternoon hours, dry roads but cold conditions. On Friday, for shoppers, you've got dry weather for the morning and then actually a pretty pleasant afternoon getting up to 50 degrees, which we have not broken into the 50s since the beginning of November. But as we head for Friday night, we're going to start tracking that rain, and I'll show you this on Futurecast. So most of the afternoon looks dry with just an increase in cloud cover. Late Friday night, early Saturday morning, we start to see that push of moisture. We're going to deal with some scattered showers throughout the day on Saturday. Remember, Ohio State has a football game at home, so they're going to be dealing with some rainy, kind of cool conditions. As we head later into the evening, then we'll dry out here in the Miami Valley. Your 5-day forecast then, heading into Sunday, dry to start the weekend day, but as we head into Sunday night, more rain returns. We bring you weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Let's check back in with Sergeant Mark. Good morning, Sarge.
And good Wednesday morning to you, Kirstie. Things actually look good on the freeway system so far. I've had a chance to talk to several area police departments. Here is a live shot. Interstate 75 is always a busy spot. This is the camera at Route 4 near downtown. And right now we're looking at light volume on this part of the freeway. We do have Caraflight responding to a crash, and it does sound like that they've got U.S. Route 127 now blocked in both directions near the village of Camden. It's a little north of Camden, and that 127 runs between Eaton and Camden. It does sound like, from what we've been able to pick up on our radio traffic, that you will be able to access 127 while Careflight is now on the way to that crash. I'm Sergeant Mark Bauer, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sergeant, thank you. It is 5:21, 30 degrees.
This Thanksgiving could cost you less than last year's holiday. Survey results next.
And details on the makeover for a century-old building in Dayton.
the try hard hysteria.
Everyone's like, what in the